everybody. First, an apology. Sorry for the long delay yesterday of getting everything uploaded. For some reason, uploading where I am yesterday was terrible. So I do apologise for that. So hopefully today will be okay. So today on RTO we have part 4 of the Jeff Lynne story. So we're now looking at a band called the Traveling Wilburys. It's a supergroup, of course, consisting of Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Jeff Lynne, Roy Orbison and Tom Petty. It originated from an idea when George and Jeff were having a discussion through when they were doing Cloud 9, and they decided, yeah, let's have a go at this. Sadly, Roy Orbison passed away on the second album. So that what they did, they sort of changed their names because there was much anticipated when this was coming out, to give it the diverse nature of the singer-songwriters. Pretty good. They adapted the tongue-in-cheek pseudonyms of half-brothers from a fictional Wilby family of travelling musicians, which I thought was pretty good. They say that the first album revitalised Bob Dylan and Tom Petty's career, and they all sort of, from them onwards, they sort of appeared on each other's albums. Now, they only released 2 albums, and to rank these 2, which I have, it was very, very hard because I love both albums. There is not a bad album, there is not a bad track. It was just purely down to which album I play the more and why. So you'll find out why. So here we go. Coming in at number 2, we have Traveling Wilburys Volume 3, second and final album. It was George Harrison come up with the title of Volume 3. Everyone was expecting Volume 2, so he said, well, I will call it Volume 3. Sadly, this is the album that poor old Roy wasn't on, released in 1990. So this is the pseudonym names they took up. Clayton Wilbury is acoustic and electric guitars, bass, keyboards, lead and backing vocals, but known to many of us as Jeff Lynne. Spike Wilbury was on guitars, slide guitar, mandolin, sitar, known to us as George Harrison. Boo Wilbury is acoustic guitars and harmonica, known to many as Robert Zinnemann or Bob Dylan. Muddy Wilbury, acoustic guitar and lead and backing vocals, is Tom Petty. Buster, and this is a different one, Buster Sidebury. It's Jim Keltner that did the drums on the album. And Jim Horn and Roy Cooper, we had saxophone and percussion. And there was a special guest on the first track, Ken Wilbury, better known to us as Gary Moore. So the first track on here is She's My Baby. Great little track this is. Great guitar work from Mr. Gary Moore, welcomed into the Wilbury camp. Absolutely stunning track, love it to bits. Then we get Inside Out, great track again. Bob Dylan's doing a great vocal on this, as along with Tom Petty. Just brilliant track. If You Belong to Me, that's great. Great song, nice guitar work, harmonica, beautifully produced, of course. The Devil's Been Busy. This is a proper 60s song with a modern feel. I love it. Written by Bob Dylan, and he does the bridge on it. They all sort of had their bit on this one as well. Pretty good. Seven Deadly Sins. Really good harmonies on this. When you've got four good singers, they really do complement each other. I mean, Bob Dylan's not the best singer, but when you put him with the rest of these guys, it works lovely. Poorhouse, typical Jeff Lynne song. Sounds brilliant. Then we get Where Were You Last Night. It's just something fantastic about this. It's such catchy, quirky song. Really, really strong stuff. Cool Dry Place. Oh, it's just so hard to rank all these because they are such great songs. This is a Tom Petty penned song. Great vocal, great lyrics. Then we get New Blue Moon. Just proper good rock and roll. That's all you need. You Took My Breath Away. Great vocal from Jeff. It's just brilliant. Then we get to my favourite track, Will Be Twist. Rock and roll, piano, pure genius. What can you say about this album? It's just phenomenal little album. Great guitar, great rock and roll numbers. I love this album. So I'll give it an RTO ranking of 9.5. Straight up. So, my favourite album. No, it's not my favourite album. It's the one I listen to the most, and I think it has something to do with the added vocal of Roy Orbison. He was sadly missed on that second album. If he'd have been around to do both albums, God, this would have just been tough. So, Traveling Wilburys debuted in 1988, and it was, of course, Jeff Lynne, George Harrison, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison and Bob Dylan. They took up pseudonym names again. Nelson Wilbury was George Harrison, Otis Wilbury, Jeff Lynne, Charlie T. Wilbury was Tom Petty, Lefty Wilbury was Roy Orbison, Lucky Wilbury was Bob Dylan, Buster Sibrey was back, and Jim Horn was on the sax, Roy Cooper was percussion, Ian Wallace played the tom-toms on Handle With Care. So the first track is Handle With Care. It's my favourite track by the Traveling Wilburys. Everyone's vocal is brilliant on this. Roy Orbison's backing vocal on this, just absolutely, with his, it's the second vocalist, it's brilliant. It's just a fantastic song. I'm so glad that Jeff Lynne played it on the last ELO tour, because it's a firm favourite with everybody. Dirty World. I love this upbeat little song. Love the horns on this. It's just an amazing song. Rattled. It's just great rock and roll, isn't it? Simple rock and roll played to perfection. Last Night. Love the harmonies on here. Roy Orbison has got a fantastic voice. I just love his singing. Great rock and roller was Roy Orbison. Not Alone Anymore. Great vocal from Mr. Orbison. It's unbelievable song. Love it to bits. Congratulations. One of Bob Dylan's great tracks. True Bob Dylan sounding song. Brilliant. Heading for the Light. George Harrison's vocal on this is superb. It's something, I don't know if it was leftovers from Cloud 9, but it could have ended up on that album without a doubt. Margarita. We've got a song written by Dylan, Petty and Lynne. It's just rock and roll. And if you can see a flashing light near me, it's it's the Refuge collection, so a bit of disco light. I don't know if it's affecting. So then we get Tweeter and the Monkey Man, another great little track from Bob Dylan. Classic song here. At the End of the Line. Great song, great song. Remember when they released this, and this is the track where they left the and they were playing guitars on that train, and they left that rocking chair that would have been filled by Roy Orbison. Brilliant track. 5 great musicians working together. No egos here at all. It's just they do this purely for the music. Both albums are the same. Brilliantly produced by Jeff Lynne. What a guy. Talented songwriter. A talented producer. There's only one ranking I can give this, and that's an RTO ranking of 10 out of 10. If it was left to me, I'd give both of them 10 out of 10. But I think what just edged Volume 1 is the fantastic vocals of Roy Orbison. We will be doing a retro ranking on Roy Orbison in the very near future. Can't do retro ranking without looking at some of Roy Orbison's great songs. Okay, talking of retro ranking, that will be coming up very soon. We've got Hot Chocolate today. Great band from the 70s. Bit of disco funk. Really enjoy them. So we'll be back for that later. Take care for now.